Hey, ade, Hashin, Bisnos Sado, Hashin Kaden, Kishameshi, Kong, Kade, Hamnes, Isobahabish, Yat, Ciel, Navajo Bond, Ciel, they probably a little different stories, but I will base mine upon the hero twins. I'll go back and forth to make Ashdobilagan and catch it. Ciel, Bahametoles. Uh, we have a book called the Hero Twins. Let me quickly tell you about the book here. Right there. See the legends of the Navajo Hero Twins stories by Don Mose. There's Don Mose right there. All right. So in this book, there's a little indication about how the Navajo bond was given to the twins. As you remember, one twin is named Nayet Nezvana, and that's what we call Monster Slayer. Nayet is Monster Slayer. Nezvana is that destroyed the monsters. The other one, his name is Born of Water. Anyway, as the story goes, this just shows the twins. At some age, they begin to wonder who their father was. And one person that helped them out was grandma, Spider Woman. And she thought that they needed to know. So she gave them something to eat and traditionally gave them some things to start their journey. And one of them is feathers. Feathers Ina. Ina. Oh, that's not good. ABBB Bahas. To protect them, to help them out. And also, Mischief Sister was another one that was given to them. As they start off on their journey, they didn't have everything. They just asked questions, and so along the way they met different people. Of course, they didn't know who they were, but when they said Sunbury is our father, everybody that they came upon allowed them to pass, even though those people were they killed also. Anyway, for example, crushing rock. Uh, um, again, I don't say um, uh, look at this uh, the kishi and a reed plant that slices people. So all these they met. Another one was the cactus um, bush with its side. They also kill. And then the last one, the fourth one, is the sand, the hot sand. Uh, say, say, uh, immerse the wash, not wash, say beige, like boiling sand. Anyway, through these special gifts, they were able to move on. And they were able to get to the Father, and they were tested in many different ways, and they were able to pass every test. Luckily, they had the feathers in their hand. They had materials to warn them, a little air warn them. Eventually, the sun barrier said, "You are my children." So he brought in some maidens and said, "I want my sons to be given things, dress them." Okay, so they got dressed in the finest clothing, and that's when the maidens came and they fixed the hair. Notice the hair was just hanging down, but when the father was given gifts, that's when they were given the CA. Okay, right there. CA. So let's talk about CA for a minute. When they got this CL, they are able to have other folks, holy beings, Assyrian, Shifti, and others, recognizing that these are children of the Father, Sunday. And they told stories so they gained knowledge and wisdom. And I believe that having that bun, Navajo bun, helped them to believe that they can receive information that they would need in the future. So they carried themselves very well. And as you see in this picture, one, this might be Nahir Neflan, or we call position at totally sure. But so notice the mark on the side of the face, the mark on the chest. That is the mark that you see in pictographs, and that's the mark of its CA. So it represents power. It represents nature. When there's thunderstorms, it's said that the hair represents the rain. And then the other one is Kobanish Chino. And he he had the mark of the arrow. The arrow. So this Kobanish Chino might be the one that has the bun because he was a singer. He done all the ceremonies to help his brother. And yet Nazano, he used the bow and arrow, the weapons that was given to him from the sun barrier. And so this mark has to is a mark of Astin, which is bow, Astin, bow, bow and arrow. Okay? So let's go on. So because they were given special gifts, special knowledge, the sun barrier went ahead and said, my biggest monster, they call it Yeitza. He says, I need to help you with this Yeitza. And so they were able to have a strategy and knew where he lived. And the sun barrier was used the weapon first. And then the two twins were able to help kill the biggest monster. Okay. And then they're able to come home. Here we have their mother, and their mother through the sun barrier. He's the father and the mother, and they finally understood how they were born. And they found out they had special talents, special gifts, same power as the father, and they were dressed with head, from their head to their toe, and they had this bun. Notice that the woman also had the bun, and I'm sure there's a story behind that based on the woman. Okay, I wanted to show you some pictoglyphs. This one right here has pictoglyphs. You'll see it. So now you'll be able to see things, symbols in different places on the walls, on when the chain dresses up, stuff like that. So you notice that the hair bun is there, the bow and arrow is there, and this would be somebody's interpretation of what this means. Also the sun barrier, or I mean this could be a representation of the and one has a symbol of the bun, and the other one has a symbol of the bow. And then you'll see another picture of this where one has a bow. Okay, notice a very similar shape as bows. Okay, so you'll see some of these, and I'll show you. So there's some significance behind all this, and when you have these symbols and you understand it, eventually it will be power in knowledge, power in understanding about cultural ways, and how it's been used in the lives of the 20s. So anyway, little thoughts. Thank you, and hope you can ask questions and further receive knowledge from others.